What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Time for Act 4. Let's get into it, man. I'm just pumped to play the Mosaic Sin. Yesterday, last night on stream, we were playing with the Hardcore Barbarian. Don't get me wrong. It was a lot of fun, okay? If everybody was there, we had a blast. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited for this change of pace. It was so slow, you know, we're getting through slowly but surely. But compared to this bad boy, yeah, this is great. Let's charge up everything we need. 14,000 damage, and that's not even maxed. 15,000 damage. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. I did make a couple gear upgrades. We're right below the level that we need, unfortunately, to get some of the good stuff like the Enigma. But I do have the call to arms that I forgot to use. So let's quickly do that. You can see I'm using the Sig shield. I didn't really want to dish out the strength for Monarch just yet. It's a lot easier to hit once you have the Annie and the Torch. So I decided to just kind of wait for that. No big deal. We also put War Travelers on. We put on the Thunder Gods. So we have a little bit more stats and a little bit more MF and Absorb. And it should be good. But that's really it for now. In a few more levels, we're going to get a bunch of upgrades. We're going to be able to... use the Enigma. We're going to be able to use the Mars. We're going to... put some good stuff on the Mercenary. Right now he's completely empty. I hired him, and of course he's just like a few strength away from being able to use everything I want him to. So away she goes. I'm really hoping that this might be the fastest Nightmare Act 4 we've done. Here's that next area, but where's my free skill points? Another huge part of what's going to give us upgrades on this build is just the fact that there's so many levels left to get. Like, we're only level 61. I love it. I know eventually I'm going to get sick of this build, but... ah, there he is. This is disgusting. Normally, I'm always complaining, like, oh my goodness, we're so strong, and then we find Izuel, and, like, we're not that strong anymore. Crazy. Not this time. Alright, Claws of Thunder max. Let's go Fist of Fire next. I got a good comment. Appreciate all the comments on the last video, by the way. You guys helped me out a lot. But I got a good comment on the last video saying that when Fist of Fire gets to a certain point, all of the fire damage is converted to physical. Therefore... we will life leech even more than we are now. And I like the sounds of that, so... that's what we're aiming for. I can't wait to see how well this performs in Hell with a full build. I'm hoping it's just going to be like this. Got to wear my sunglasses today. My eyes will not thank me later. Ooh, experience shrine? Okay, no curses. No curses. Where's this next area? We're skipping Forge, so this could be super quick if we get lucky on the maps. We're speedrunning this. Okay, there's the waypoint, which means there's the stairs. I love Act 4. I recently found out, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but I recently found out that Act 4 is actually an incomplete act, which makes a lot of sense, considering how short it is and the fact that it's the only act in the game that has 3 quests instead of 6. Personally, I always just felt like they did it on purpose. Oh, just overwrote my experience shrine. That's very smart. Yeah, not the case though. Apparently, the way it was supposed to be was that there would be a single quest for each of the seals that are now in Chaos Sanctuary, so when I think about that, I'm kind of happy that they rushed it, because I like the way that it works now, and I feel like killing Diablo would be like a 20-minute experience if it went the way that they were planning. Which, yeah, not a big fan of that. We won't really bother with any upgrades this video. Again, we're just gonna get through Act 4, and then maybe when we start Act 5, we'll have the required level for a lot of the stuff that's in the stash. And then the next video, we'll have a huge power spike. What are we missing here? Am I not using Claws of Thunder? There we go. There's the damage. 23k off of just a few extra skill points. Of course, lightning is always going to be the big damage on the high end. Like, that's just the way it goes. But 23k damage at level 63 is insane. Of course, you know, we're twinked. We have a bunch of gear. Obviously the case. Like, I don't think anybody at level 63 is going to have dual mosaics. Typically. But we're not typical. We are not typical. This is so fast. Immune to lightning and fire? No problem. You just take like literally an extra second to kill. And when you're doing maps like this, keeping the charges up is like no problem. There's something to hit every so often. We get a unique ring. Could it be? Could it be? Of course it's a Raven. Decent roll though. I'm still waiting to find something epic when we're leveling. We haven't done it yet. I see all these people on Reddit saying how, oh, they just made a new character and look what I found in hell. A jaw rune. Yeah, doesn't happen to me. This is Nightmare. So maybe in hell. We will actually have a decent amount of MF as well. So, totally possible. That's it. This is definitely the fastest Act 4 ever. Wow. We're gonna lose our charges probably, but yeah. It's okay. Come on, we can do better than that. Right? That's crazy. Act 4 complete. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. That's crazy. I can finally have a sip of coffee and move on to Act 5. You love to see it. Alright guys, listen. That's going to be it for this episode. I'm just going to do a quick episode, get into Act 5, and post that probably tomorrow. But I think it'll be funny to have the quickest Act 4 ever on the account. I love this character. If you're still watching, thank you so much for being here. I'll catch you in the next one.